Okay, so turns out you all want to see me poison myself, so isn't that nice? Thank you everybody for that. So I guess it's time to start making the pasta beef cheese sauce thing, which doesn't require you to brown the meat and do anything other than just all shove it in there and leave it to do its thing. So that should be interesting. I should point out that I've had food poisoning recently. That wasn't fun. It was whilst I was actually on my honeymoon at Universal Studios. I was laying in agony, vomiting and all that stuff associated with food poisoning, whilst my wife went off and enjoyed all the rides at Universal Studios, so wasn't that nice. Although I did tell her to do that, to be honest, because yeah, what was going on in that hotel room was not pleasant. So, in goes the beef, and this is where I'm going to change things up a tiny little bit, because in the infomercial she just has the beef in like that, and that's just not going to work because it's an inch and a half thick, so it's not going to cook. I know that, so I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and just munch up a little bit. And a lot of you have moaned, oh, you didn't follow the recipe. This was more just to test the concept. There are no amounts in the infomercial, so I don't know how much. Let's just throw in some dried pasta. Jesus Christ. What do we reckon? Oh, okay. And then we add our sauce. So I have here Dolmio Spicy. That's good, isn't it? Spicy. Doesn't say what kind of flavour it is, but it's spicy. It's kind of like when you have those drinks which are just blue flavour, as if we all know what blue tastes like. It smells like tomato, I assume. It's just spicy tomato. Well, can't imagine most of the pasta's going to cook because it's just not going to. It doesn't say to stir it, so do I stir it? I'm not going to, because they also mention that cheese is sprinkled on top. So let's sprinkle on some cheese. Might as well shove it all on there. Maybe it'll mask the poison. Well, there we go. There is the dump pasta from the infomercial. I guess there's nothing else to do other than whack it in the oven. Got no idea how long for though. Just so long as it's in long enough so that it doesn't poison me. That'd be good. Bloody pasta on the floor. Okay. In she goes. And yeah, I guess 40 minutes would be a good starting block. Is that enough time to cook away the poison? Well, here it is. It doesn't look too bad, I suppose, at the moment. I guess the proof will be in the tasting. But what I did is I actually took the pan out of the oven and then I'd forgot that it was in the oven. So I grabbed the lid by the handle and it was, of course, blisteringly hot. At which point I dropped it and it has smashed the oven door. So isn't that comedy? No, not really, because it's now a minefield in here of broken glass and plastic and... Wow, this is just... this is not good. Not good. Right, let's get in there. Let's get right in there. Ugh, God, it's still hot, this pan. God. Well, looks like it's cooked. Pasta seems soft. Taste test, I guess. Well, I'll give it this, it has cooked. Can't really comment on the flavours because it's just out of a jar. But, if you can see in there, it seems like the beef, don't do that. Seems that the beef is cooked and it's not poisonous. Well, Not that it's any consolation for what's happened, but... You win this round, Kathy Mitchell!